Hello, Raiders! Saren, I need to check if my Twitch mobile is being silly again, because I did not get a notification that you were live. And so I missed your stream! Listen, Twitch mobile has been absolutely trash lately. Like, it was doing this thing where it was posting messages like 3 times in chat. Like, it wasn't actually posting 3 times, it just looked like it was. I don't know. Anyway, hi, what were you working on today? I'm so sorry I missed it. Obviously, I would have been there if I had known. Hi, Teresa. Hello, Elizabeth. Welcome in. Or is it Elsabeth? Sorry. Sorry, my brain. My brain is just getting started for the day. This is Pippin. Pippin's a big helper. Aren't you? If you like cats, you're in the right place. My hair... So, my hair texture is changing, right? As I get more and more gray. It's changing how it behaves, and now it's just like all these, like, I haven't had these wispy frizzy things since I was like 5. I don't know how to handle it. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what my hair needs. Moisture, probably? I don't know. Anyway, welcome in. You were working on a cat pin? I love that. Also, yes, if you all are not following Saren at this point, what are you doing? Genuinely. We hang out all the time. We chit-chat with each other. She's my go-to cat person. Her and Kenya are my cat people. If you're not following either of them, fix that. Because they're both wonderful humans. Saren does a lot of crafts, beading, and she also does a lot of diamond dotting. She's the reason that I have Diamond Art Club diamond dots. It's true. We share hairball photos. Saren, so everybody has been really wary of the trap. I think that it still smells too much like soot Sprite. And I think that whatever I used to clean it, it wasn't enough. So I should probably reach out to the rescue and ask them like what they used to clean it last time when I brought Tigger to them, because the animals didn't freak out then. The only cat... We had 2 visitors to the trap last night. Sequoia came by, didn't really go in very much, kind of grabbed a little bit of food and ran. Okay. And Oopsie came by. Oopsie is an opossum. I'm not trapping them and bringing them in to be spayed or neutered. Oopsie's just living their life. I use Nature's Miracle. I use the Nature's Miracle like 3-in-1 odor eliminator, and everyone still was like coming by and sniffing everything and then being like, maybe I don't go into this trap. But long after I had fallen asleep, our questionable friend came by. Again, The one that I can't tell if they are pregnant or just have a big pouch. And I swear, every angle I feel different about. Because there are some points where I swear this ear is tipped. And then there are other points where I'm like, it's not. And I don't know. Like, that looks tipped. That does not. Like, it looks tipped from the side. And then they look straight on. And I'm like, I can't. But that belly. I don't know. I don't know about that belly. Yeah, yeah. And I feel like that's a really late time to bring them in to be spayed. Like, that's not just a slight, if that is pregnant, like, I don't know. Hi, Allison. Anyway, welcome in. Hi, Raiders. Sorry, I didn't introduce myself. I just immediately got into cats because that's what you're going to find here. But my name is Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety streamer and crafter. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting, but we also diamond dot. We do miniatures. We do perler beads. We do resin crafts. There's also a lot of cats. I have become the TNR person. But my R is not for release, it's for rehome, because so far every cat that I have trapped has ended up either getting adopted or going to a shelter to get adopted. They have not gone back to the streets. So it's been a time. Hi, Slyfox. No worries. Yes. Lurking also, that's totally good. This is a pin shape. Let me see. Hi, Petrichor. Oh, that's so cool. Hang on. If y'all can't see the... Hello? Oh, there it is. That's the pin that Saren is working on. I love that. Very nice. Well, thank you again for bringing everybody over. I appreciate you. We're just folding up a couple of stars. So the big shiny star is for raids, and then the green star is for resubs for this month. This month's color is green. We're going to have to pick a color for next month. It's the 25th. Somehow. I don't quite know how. Pink for cherry blossoms. I like that. That could be cute. I do love me some cherry blossoms. Whoa. That's cool. That's so cool. Had this in your to-do pile for years. I love that for you. Yeah. Honestly, you know, I've had this for a long time. This year I really wanted to like get a lot of stuff done, and then things kind of, you know, sometimes you have to pivot a little bit. Things change, and your original plans kind of also change. So I still have lots of projects I want to get done. I just all of a sudden feel like my capacity, like my mental capacity to do them has like changed dramatically between like the deployment and the pets and just all of it. I'm like, how about today we just survive? Which is not really like what I want to be doing. I mean, I do. Wait, that came out wrong. I don't want to just be surviving every day is what I meant. I want to be doing the things that I want to do. Gosh, that sounded oh Lord. That's fine. Is there still no? There's like a little piece. Anyway. I actually like I was talking with my mods today and I was like, I honestly feel like people are either loving all the Diamond Dot content or are like, please dear God, do something different. But my brain is just like it's not there. Like, I can't think of anything else to do. Like, I have lots of crafts I could do. I have lots of crocheting and knit and all of those other things. But, like, I fear that the mental capacity is just not there to do them. I don't know if that makes any sense to anyone. It makes sense? Okay. Where? You've got more snow to shovel? How much? Oh no. Another 3. Oh, look at her. The black there looks like she's in mourning. Oh, okay. You've been working on shampooing the carpet again. Oh no. And it's absolutely atrocious still. I am trying to clean out the carpet shampooer because one, I don't think my parents have ever cleaned. Oh no! Oh no. Carpets get dirty so fast, especially if people wear their shoes inside from outside. Yeah. staring out every window. Oh, bless her heart. Just a sweet little grump. I'm officially here. Hi. Oh my goodness. So Saren knows about this. Last night, I don't know why, I just felt like it was a good night to try again with like letting the girls come sleep in the bedroom with me. So for new friends who may not know, I had a Dalmatian. His name was Patch, and he was a reactive butt. I loved him. He was my first dog I ever picked out. And he was, anyway, he normally slept in the bedroom with us. And the cats, had free reign of the house because he and the cats did not get along with each other. And I've tried to let the girls sleep in the bedroom with me, and it didn't go well. And then there were some nights that I just really needed sleep, and they were, out being like menaces, and I couldn't adjust to like the different sounds. And so I just haven't had any pets sleeping in the bedroom with me. Well, last night, for whatever reason, I decided to try again. Hi, Dizlove. How are you? Much better now, yeah. Pay for a professional to do it. No idea, yeah. I don't want to, yeah. No, I don't blame you. Anyway. This was last night.
It's a sleepover.
We had a sleepover.
Oh, it's a slumber party. Yeah, just every... I got you. Hello. I won't let her bully you. You can lie right there. Oh my goodness. And you're just gonna make biscuits on that pillow. Okay. You can make biscuits there. You can make them there.
Hey, look at them, look at them. The little lovers. And then we laid down. And Pippin was on my leg and Artie was at the foot of the bed. And then they laid down together. Hi, Shiz.
That was so nice.
And then they laid down again. And then Pippin came up and was like hanging out right in between our pillows. It's fine. But then chat. So I have not taken Patch's bed out of our bedroom. I in fact won't be doing that at all, at least until James gets home, and then we can kind of go from there. And if you didn't know, he slept in a toddler bed because when you have a big dog beds are expensive. And it's not super expensive? Toddler mattresses. When you look at how much a large dog bed that's like, orthopedic with like springs and blah blah costs versus a toddler mattress, the price is astonishingly different. And the nice thing too with toddler mattresses is that 9 times out of 10 they come with a protective barrier, because toddlers have accidents as they're learning how to potty train. And so it's just, all around really good for cleanup. Plus, then you buy toddler sheets and you can just swap those and wash them. Like, if you have pets, you know what a pain it is to unzip and get their beds out and then wash their covers and then like put it all back together. Like, it's just a pain in the ass. Toddler beds are the way to go. So it's still in the bedroom, and I have like a bunch of little Dalmatian things in there, plushes, one of Patch's favorite toys. Like, it's just kind of there. Yes, we have to finish this Diamond Dot so we can start on the cat Diamond Dot. Artie was running away every time. I know. They're doing really good now. Well, here's the other thing. You don't have to get, you can just put a mattress on the floor. You don't have to, like, Patch, we got a toddler, like, bed frame off of Facebook Marketplace for, like, $20. But you could just put the mattress on the floor. That's what we originally did. Anyway. So, Pippin was, like, just kind of hanging out, looking around, and she has slept in that toddler bed before. But y'all, last night, she jumped from our bed to the toddler bed. And she's like, what are all these things in here? And she's like standing there making biscuits on everything.
Turn on the bedroom lights. Hey Google, turn on the bedroom lights.
And she's just like, I'm gonna make biscuits in this bed. And then she laid down where he would, and I'm like, oh. And I'm like, she's just like, I'm a plushie now. And look at her, she's like petting a little Patch stuffed animal. And I was like, oh. I held it together way better than I thought I was going to. Also, Pippin's twin came by last night. Did not go in the trap. Also has no ear tick. So if you've not seen this cat, they are stunning. They are beautiful. I have no idea if they're related to Pippin or not, but y'all can't tell me that you don't think this. Okay? You can't tell me that this isn't someone related to Pippin. That was one of the things that was in the cage with Soot Sprite. And see how they're like sniffing it so intently? They end up doing the Fleming thing too. Wait for them to look at the camera. They're gorgeous. They are gray with these like golden brown eyes. And then like they saw me. Yeah, so the previous homeowner planted this terribly invasive, awful looking grass called zoysia. It's terrible. Never plant it. It is highly invasive. It kills out everything native. It sucks. It sucks majorly. I hate it. It is brown, crunchy looking like that most of the year. And then for some of the year, it's beautiful green. I hate it. I hate it. It started off only in our front yard and it's migrated. It's in like neighbors' yards. It is everywhere. It has ruined my backyard now, which was beautiful and like full of clover and natural. And I'm pissed. And there's nothing you can do, because like you have to kill all of it in order for it not to come back, and that's just not possible. And I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it because it's ugly. I hate it because it's not native. I hate it because it's like, I hate it. I hate it. Anyway, but that cat does not have an ear tip either. So, also, you know what we have to change, chat? Because I didn't fill you guys in on this because I didn't know until after I went to pay and to pick up the cat carrier. So, you know, originally we had this $200 goal raised, right? For Soot. And then because Soot ended up staying at the shelter, they did not charge me for all of his vetting. They assumed a decent amount of cost of it because he's now their cat. So we now almost have... Yeah, I know. They were like, is it okay if we charge you this much? And I'm like, yeah, you gave me a quote. I was prepared to pay that, even if you were keeping him. Absolutely. Well, they were like, is it okay? Like, are you okay with paying for this? Or do you not want to because he's staying here? And I'm like, girl, first of all, I was going to pay for all of it because I know how much it costs to run a shelter, I know how much you are now assuming the cost of, because of adding another cat to your your group. Like, this, you're going to be paying for him for however long he stays there. Like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm good with that. Don't worry about it. But they did remove some of the cost that was associated. So we are actually now, like, I want to say about $15 away from having this fourth TNR fully sponsored. Which is crazy to me. And I told her, I was like, listen, I'm like, this just means that I'm going to be TNRing even more, like, without, like, thank you. So, and that's why, I have been very much, like, trying to be upfront. And I didn't want to share, with, like, Maple's people how much we needed because I didn't want to receive a ton of donations that I mean, honestly, if we did, it would just go back into the feral community anyway. And at some point we are going to do some fundraising for Maple Shack. The Maple Shed. But for right now, I want to try and, keep things... I want to only, fundraise for things that we are actively using, needing. I don't know. Orange cat pin. Would it be weird to use real cat whiskers? No! No. I think I love that idea. As a cat person, I love that. I don't know though, like, you're asking a good group of people, because in my mind, I'm like, yeah, no, do it. But maybe someone else might be like, that's weird. I think it's great. I feel like wire and beads would be too thick. I don't know how to explain it. I also spoke with her when I went and signed all the stuff and paid, about the other cats that, like, were trying to TNR. And I told her about Gandalf and how Gandalf was like, actually, I don't want to be an outdoor kitty anymore. What... And how he, like, just came in, and then I had to find him a home. And I was like, I doubt that that's going to happen with any of the cats that I'm going to be TNRing right now. I said, but if it does, if it does end up happening, can I contact you about, like, hey, listen, I've got a cat that was outside that we TNR'd that doesn't want to be outside anymore, and get your assistance. I'm like, even if it's, if we have to, like, foster them for a little bit in our own house, I'm like, I'm okay with that. I said, I cannot do what we did with Gandalf again, which was be the shelter and the caretaker and everything else. And she was like, yeah, absolutely. She goes, we really love being able to help the outdoor cats because not a lot of people will, and they're so sweet and this and the other thing. So it gives me a lot more peace of mind now to know if I do end up trapping Birch or Sequoia and they're like, actually, I want to live inside now, that they might live inside my house for a temporary period, but that this shelter is willing to help. So I'm not stuck with them, long term. I'm not stuck with trying to find them a home, because that was stressful. I'm like, what if I don't find them the right home? What if it ends up being bad? Like, So that's exciting too. So the only reason that I was thinking, like, a thing with maple is because maple syrup, like, comes from maple trees, right? And they have literal maple sheds, where the syrup will go from the trees through, like, a system, and they keep it and then they process it and everything. And so I just thought it would be kind of fun to be like, it's the maple shed, and it's actually full of cats, not syrup. But yes, that's also funny. Lotion bottles are clean. Nice. Time to go push snow. All right. We'll see you soon. Don't push too much. Where did that just fall? Uh-oh. Okay. Don't let the snow push you. Yes. No. So, yes. I love it. The idea that James had was we want to get a shed. Oh, there's the one that fell. We want to get a shed for us to use for all of our garden stuff and outdoor things. But this is a man who knows my heart and knows that I have a passion for helping these animals. Hello. Why are you... There we go. And that, you know, when the ones that come by who need a little more time or a little extra care or a little whatever, that we don't really have the indoor house space for it, which is fair. We don't. He was like, you know, after we get our own shed for our own purposes, he's like, if you want, we can get a second one. He said we can, and like use it for the cats. Like a little mini rescue in my backyard. So he's a freaking keeper, y'all. Yeah. So then I was thinking, well, Maple was the first cat. He's the reason that all these other cats have gotten homes, have gotten help. Like, without Maple, none of these other cats would... Like, none of this would have been happening. And so I thought it would be kind of neat to, like, name it after him in his honor kind of thing. And then I'm like, well, maple syrup shacks are a thing. And I know that he's named after the tree and not the syrup. But it could still be fun. A rescue catio. Basically, yeah. Mm-hmm. Let me see if I can find... So yeah, like, there's a million different kinds out there, right? But like, here you go. There's a maple shack. Right? Like there's a ton of different styles, but they are maple sugar shacks and they are just little buildings. And I kind of love the idea of like taking like a regular traditional shed and like making it a little cat thing. So eventually that will be something that we do. Maybe in like the next year or two. But the fact that like James offered it, that he was the one that came up with the idea, not me. Like, it cracks me up because he'll be like, no more, we're not doing anything, this is the... And then he also does stuff like that. Like, he loves them. He's a softie. He also is the realist and the one, like, the one that makes me think and go, yeah, no, we definitely cannot actually have more pets. Because realistically, it would stress me the hell out. Like, do I want to keep all of them? Yeah. Did it crush me to leave such... Yeah. Uh-huh. 1000%. And I only knew that cat inside my house for 2 days. Like, I knew him out on the streets for, what, 2.5 weeks? Maybe? and it freaking tore me up. But it's like my good friend Kenya says, if we keep all the ones that we save and we foster, then we don't have room for more. And so I have to keep reminding myself that letting them go to find their home where they're going to make someone else happy and they'll be loved is actually like the best thing, because then that means that I can help more. Then that means that more can come in. 6 cats. 6 cats have come in off the street because of me and this community that's helped, you know, raise money. And like, that's crazy cool. That is so cool to think about. And there's still so many more, which is heartbreaking. But we're trying to make it so that the ones that are out there aren't making more, you know? It feels a little never ending. And it feels a bit like, what's the point? But then you realize that's the point. Is that, okay, maybe you can't save every single one of them, but you can try. And you can help. And you can get some of them into better homes. You can get some of them, you know, off the streets. You can just keep some of them from having more babies. Right? Right. Oh, hi. Hello. You knew I was talking about kitty cats? You knew? Yep. Oh. Pippin, who's this fluffy baby who keeps coming by, huh? Is that your mom? Or your sister or brother? Do you know them? Do you know who they are? Wouldn't that be wild? Wouldn't that be crazy? Because they have that same white, like, marking around their mouth and their eyes, and the same floof, the same floofy tail, the same floofy body. Yeah, how many babies were prevented because of that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is your little tongue blepping a little bit? Can I get a picture before you fix it? I love it sometimes. Hi. Is it still hanging out? What is it doing? You forget? Pippin. There's a thought in there somewhere. There's a thought in there, huh? I love you. It's not a deep thought, but there is a thought. Oh, goodness. I love animals. Oh, hi, you're back.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh.
Shay. Thank you for the 55 months. Holy cow. That's a lot of months. Professor McGonagall, but more floof. Similar coloring. Yes. You are not wrong. Work call, no worries. Oh my gosh. I got my back to pop. That felt good. That felt good. Let's fold up a star. Is this your desk? I didn't know. She's just been like, of course, now that the camera's on her, she's like, I'm not doing it again. I was not rubbing my face all over this desk. You can't prove it. It's your desk? Oh. Well, thank you for letting me work at it. Thank you for letting me use it. I didn't know it was yours. Mods eat up. We love the mods. Oh no. Oh, my thumbnail. Okay, there we go. We got there. It's a little bit sad looking, but I just filed my nails too. I don't know why. Beeping. You should come sit on my lap, girly. I can pet you a lot easier if you do that than if you're sitting over there. Oh, you're gonna do it? Come here. Fine. Come here. Ready? Sit. Bloop. You sit right there, okay? You hang out right here with me. No? Oh. She says, I don't want to sit on a lap. Here's my butt. Here's my floof. Feather duster. It's a feather duster. Already has taught her well. Yeah. She Says everybody's just here for me. Everybody's just here for kitty cats. Everyone just here for the kitties. I don't even know where my mouse is, so I can... No, you're okay. You're... Okay. Oh, okay. Pippin is the center of the universe. Hi, you're back! What you doing? Oh, Pippin, I love you. Pippin, I bet that I could just play cat cams on this channel 24/7 and people would come and watch. I bet you they would. Yeah, you think so too? For sure, yeah. For sure. It's me, I'm people. I don't even know what cameras I would have on a channel like that. Because, like, the backyard's, like, the back step one only really has cats on it at night. And it's like, there's a lot of time that would just be, like, cats sleeping. Fund the Maple Shack with a live stream. I wonder how some people who do, like, the animal cameras stream them so well, if that makes sense. I feel like a lot of the time, and again, it could just be whatever brand they're using. Because, like, it would be cool to have, like, a camera set up in the shack and just, like, stream that. Like, who's coming and going. But, like, the fact that I have to refresh my cams here when I use them sometimes, like, I wouldn't want a stream that I would have to constantly be, like, running to my computer to refresh cameras on. Do you know what I mean? Especially because I feel like it would happen in, like, the middle of the night when I'm sleeping and people would be like, the cameras, you know? It's an interesting concept, though. I should probably talk to Hoot House, because they're very nice and we have talked before, and I could probably be like, hey, so what do you guys do? How do you have these, like, cameras that are not, like, they're in trees to video owls? Like, what do you do? Are they hardwired? Like, tell me how this works. Yeah. Oh my gosh, how has it been an entire hour? Yikes. Okay. I guess it's stretch time, chat. Also, I did see someone redeemed a hydrate. Sorry, I got distracted, but yes. Let me do that. Everyone unclench and quench. And then I guess we're taking a stretch. Get a snack, a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, stand up and take a stretch break. We're gonna play a round of words on stream and then I'll be back and we'll keep working on this. I'll see you in a few. So Pippin said, yes, I will get up and take a stretch.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh.
That's more than a year.
That's like at least a year, Calliope. Thank you so much for 65 months. Holy cannoli. That's a long time. Thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. And of course, your ability to scream. More than 5 years even. Yeah. It's wild how some of y'all have been around for so long. No worries, enjoy your lurk. Hello to Calliope parents. Yeah. So I just need you all to know. I mean, you don't need to know. But I once again did all of everything yesterday on like day 1 of my period. Like it started midway through the day, so like today is pain-wise day 1, if that makes any sense. Like the cramps are cramping real bad today. But it is crazy the things that I did right before that started. Like, what do you mean I was like moving big traps and things and all of that while also like what do you mean? I figured you know, it just maybe just a little encouragement. Like you can do the thing too. And then take a nap. Cause like do the thing still, but also take care of yourself. It is weird like that. Yeah. Naps highly recommended. Yes. In fact, yesterday, Artie very much said, you will be napping because I am also napping on you. So, get you a self-care queen like that. Who's like, oh, what's this? You're lying down with a cozy blanket? Sure would be a shame if you got cat trapped. Sure would be a shame if you couldn't move. She's right. It would have been a shame to have moved at that point, you know? You've napped every day this week? Listen, sometimes our bodies just need it. Nothing wrong with that. I feel like also because of just like the state of the world of life right now, it's just things are draining, you know? And just taking that time to try and recharge or just rest a little bit. Just disconnect from the world. So real, yeah. I'm home. I use my lunchtime to nap. Love that for you. Those two stuck together. You guys want to be besties? There you go. Together forever. Oh. That's smart. I know James is napping right now. He had an early morning. Hi, I'm doing all right. How are you? Yay! Oh, I love that for you. Finding the right dose or the right medication can be such a pain in the butt. So, that's always good when it feels like things might be on the right path. Proud of you. You did some PT yesterday. Have some RSI in your shoulder, and today it doesn't hurt. Nice. Keep up with it. Don't stop just because it stopped hurting. That's one thing I've learned. Do it for a few more days. Because I've definitely done that before. I'm like, I feel better. I don't need to do it. And then, like, you wake up the next morning and you're like, oh, no, I did need to do it a little more. Did some more today. There you go. Repetitive strain injuries, bitch. Oh. Oh, or hypermobile. Got it. At first I thought you meant like because they make ones for people with hypermobility, and then there's also ones like when you break, and I'm like, did you break a finger? Like, hold up. Got it. Okay. Hypermobile. Okay. I'm like, what did I miss? You just over there punching people, breaking fingers. I know. Well, that's good. And the ones that you have help Petrichor? My fingers are not sitting the correct way. I don't have to realize I should get help. Oh. Oh. And you're sitting there like, Some people would be worth breaking a finger punching. I agree with that. As an artist who works with their hands all the time, I agree. I'm sorry things aren't great for you right now. I hope that they improve. Jamming your fingers playing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that does happen sometimes. So I was not able to see Soot yesterday. I know some of you were asking, like, if I was going to be able to when I went. And that is because he was in, like, the recovery area. But the shelter's not that far away, so maybe I'll go another day this week and say hi to him. Now that, like, he's, you know, good. If I just go and give him a, I want to like give him a hug and a kiss and tell him that I'm proud of him kind of thing, you know? I'm so glad to. I really am. Like, and I even told the lady this. I was like, you know, there's a part of me that's sad because I will miss him and his little chirps and like seeing him, but I am thrilled and relieved, and I don't have to worry about him. Like, he's safe, and that far outweighs the selfish bit of me that wants to still see him all the time. Because that's what it is. It's very much a selfish, like, I love him, I want to see him, but like, this is the best thing. This is the absolute best thing for him. So, it's a very big win. It can also just be a little bit sad at the same time. Like, both things can be true, you know? You can both be overjoyed that something has happened and also be a little sad. But at the same time, I would have been distraught if he ended up going back outside. So, this is the way better outcome. They will let me know when he's been adopted. But yeah. He is adoptable. Oh, and I didn't tell you guys this. Because I forgot I didn't see you after I went to go sign everything. FIV status? Negative. He is FIV negative. So, 5 out of 6 cats that I have pulled off the street have been FIV negative, and then I've got my Maple Boy who... I really wonder where he got it from, honestly, with everybody coming in negative. Like, who's the positive cat that gave it to you? Where did it come from? And he should be available for adoption within a week, they were saying. They're giving him a little bit of time, because one of the things that they did say, and this is what I also said, is that he needs a little time to adjust. He's nervous. He's not, like, not even nervous. He's just unsure, and that comes partially with not being able to see properly. Like, if he can't see, it's going to take him longer to adjust. It's going to take him longer to feel confident and comfortable. So they're giving him about a week. And obviously, if that changes, if he needs more time or whatever, they're going to do that as well. But that's when they think... I may already have the cat adoption page up on their site so that I can look for him. Oh, you know what I just realized I forgot to do? I was gonna spray everything down with Nature's Miracle again this morning. To let it kind of like sit in the sun. All like the outside stuff. Because all the animals coming by last night like stopped and smelled everything. Like, who the heck? What's this all about? It's fine. I needed to not do anything. Yesterday after I came home from doing, you know, the stuff at the shelter, I then spent like more than an hour doing all the cat litter boxes because they all needed to be cleaned. And honestly, like I had to clean the breezeway again. Just because I wanted to be sure that it didn't smell in a way that would be upsetting to the girls. Because there was a stinky boy in there. And I think I was successful in that, because Pippin has not been upset about being back out there, or like eating out there or anything, so hooray for that. But it did mean that I was like on my hands and knees, like scrubbing the floor twice yesterday. So I think it's okay that I didn't spray everything down. I mean, I can even go spray it on the next ad break. It won't be out all day in the sun, but it's still better than nothing, so. Snap, crackle, pop. Oh. I don't think I've caught a single Pokemon today. Pretty rude. All your luck is going into catching the FIV negative kitties. True. I guess I can suffer my Pokemon catching if it means that I can catch more cats and get them spayed and neutered. I suppose I can handle that. I'll take that trade. That seems fair. Man, I will tell you what, Tylenol just does not touch discomfort for me the way that ibuprofen does. It's kind of rude that ibuprofen isn't so great for people with hives. Yeah. Oh, ibuprofen was what I always swore by. It's what always worked really well for me. Both like duration and pain management and lack of stomach upset. And I know everybody is different. Some people like Tylenol causes way more stomach upset than, you know, Tylenol or Motrin or whatever. Everyone is different. But ugh. Depends on what pain it is for what works better. I've heard people say that too. Like certain meds work better for them for headaches or muscle aches. Good morning. That was a good nap. I'm glad. Doing homework? Alrighty. Not at the desk? Not enough room to spread out. Kitchen counter works better. Fair enough. If only your computer was portable. Oh, wait. I can't. Do your work. For anyone wondering, that's my husband. He's allowed to be questioned by me about his lurking. I would never dare question anyone else about what they're doing and why they're lurking the way they're lurking. But my husband, I gotta give him a little bit of a hard time, you know? If I don't, who will? Oh, James, I just need you to know, and I'm grateful that it was quietly done, but I went to get dressed this morning, and evidently Artie brought her mouse into the bedroom at some point last night. And it was on the rug over by Patch's bed. So I'm glad that she didn't bring it into the bedroom screaming, because that would have woken me up. But I like that she was just like, you come in here, friend. I mean, she might have screamed elsewhere. Like, she doesn't always scream consistently when it's in her mouth. Either that or maybe she's like, Mom is sleeping. I must play with my favorite toy quietly. No, not a real mouse. The only way that they would get a real mouse at this point is because it's somehow in my house, and in that case, they are welcome to catching it. I'll never forget Maple one time when he was like coming in and out. He wasn't fully indoors yet. He came inside with a mouse. He brought it into the house. And played with it, and then I guess took it back outside. We never found it. And we looked. Well, I didn't look. James looked. Yeah. No good. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Oh, no worries. These trays? Or the new ones that I got? And never apologize for lurking. I appreciate you lurking. So the new ones are kind of nice because there's no need to shake them out onto the tray. The tray, everything is self-contained. Like, I'll show you. These ones I did not buy. These were ones that actually came with a Diamond Dot kit. And they're my favorite ones because the little spout makes it a lot easier to pour than these ones, which are just like, hello, like that. So I'm not 100% sure like what to look up for these ones. I don't know if Saren's back in from shoveling. Yeah, I really like the little spout one. But I'll also show you this fancy new one that I just got. This guy is also on sale. All right. These ones are, okay, so it comes with a little storage thing, or the really big one, you'll see behind me, comes in like a big white case, that white case there. But it's storage, and then it has like the little, there we go. You can shake it and it has the little grooves in it, so you don't actually have to pour them at all. Like, it's storage and the little tray to pick it up all at once. Oh, I should try 3D printing some trays. That's not a bad idea. Oh, not me showing it to you but not giving you a link. Sorry. And they come in like a bunch. So there's like 48 piece, 8 piece, 15, and 60 piece. Brains. I'm just like, look at this cool thing. You can't have it. There you go. That's what I got for my Diamond Art Club one, because I knew that I would not want to be pouring out the Diamond Art Club dots over and over and over again. So yeah, definitely feel free. There's like there's even like a 3D print section in Discord if you want. You can drop it there. I have stuff I need to 3D print. It just simply has not been on my radar. Joined, yay! Make sure that you read the welcome wagon and react, and then a mod will be by to give you a role. We do it that way so that scammers don't join the Discord. Because I've been in one too many Discords where some scammy bot joins and posts stuff everywhere. So we don't have like hundreds of people joining Discord every day, so it works well. morning, Emily. So tomorrow is game day, right? It's Thursday tomorrow? Yeah. Do we want to play that Collector's Cove game again, but on the Switch this time so that it doesn't crash out on my computer? I know we were all looking forward to trying it out, and then everything crashed and burned, including me. That would be fun? Okay. Yeah, if you want to see more. Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to, like, watch the whole beginning of the game, too, without it crashing every, 10 minutes. Maybe that's just me, but I didn't really enjoy watching it in between all the crashes, so. It seems like it would be a cozy Switch game anyway. So, I'm excited. I gotta remember when we do Diamond Dots to set up a puzzle for you guys to also do. If you'd like. I keep forgetting about that. I mean, like, I could still set one up, but there's only an hour left, and I feel like we need more time than that. What do you guys think? Lurk while you Diamond Dot before therapy? No worries. What are you dotting today? We could speed run a puzzle? I can set one up. I could also just do less pieces than we usually do. Like, I normally have us do, like, 500. So I could do, like, 3. Hang on, I gotta log back in. Verify that I'm human. I'm a human. That one's pretty. Am I sure? Am I sure about what? Oh, if I'm human? Hell if I know. All right, chat. I'm going to be so real with you. I'm going to go use the bathroom real quick because guess what? It's that time of month and sometimes you just got to go even though ads are going to play in like a few minutes. I'll run ads now, but I'm also afterwards going to go and spray the cat stuff real quick. So we might do like a couple more rounds of words. But real talk, you know, like life just life. So play puzzles. I'll also put words on stream up if you want to do that instead. Or should we just do one or the other? I don't know. I guess just puzzles. Puzzles seem good. All right, I'll be right back. Alrighty. Thank you all for waiting through ads. I sprayed the stuff outside, and I also grabbed a couple of crackers, which I'm going to eat so that I can take more Tylenol. Because I can't just take Tylenol without eating a little something. But we've talked about this before. I am muting my sound while I eat these because they're crunchy. And quite honestly, no one wants to hear you crunch. So, I'm here. We're gonna diamond up, but no one's going to listen to me eat my, like, handful of crackers. Okay? Okay. Honestly, Emily, it's both for me. I don't like either. um, I feel like crunching, especially if it's like artificially loudened, like how it might be over a microphone. But I also hate how commercials do it, where they make like the crunch like that's fake. You know? Either that or there's like a microphone in someone's mouth as they bite it. Like it's not realistic. Yeah, I don't like chewing sounds, and I will not subject anyone on stream. Like if I was eating, like when I've had like gummy bears or something like that before, where there's not really like any sound, that's different. But like these are Triscuits. Triscuits are like, I don't know, a lot of layers of crunchy goodness. But no one wants to listen to that, so. Yeah, I would say that they're similar. I don't like they're regular crackers, they're not as sweet. Um, but as far as like the thickness and the many layers of like wheat and stuff, yes. Alrighty. Thank y'all for hanging out and understanding. Snacks eaten, Tylenol taken. Much appreciated. Triscuits are like one of my autistic safe foods. Because, like, they're the same. Sometimes you might get one that's, like, a little saltier than another. But, like, the flavor is consistent. You're not like, what is this going to taste like this time? Like, they're the same. Hello. You were being a bit of a stink. I completely forgot to pick up Artie's food when I went to use the bathroom. And funny enough, she actually was, like, in the cat tree, I guess, up until, like, I was coming out of the bathroom. And I came out, and she's, like, has, like, a mouthful of Artie's food in her mouth. But the whole bowl hadn't been eaten, so, you know, could have been worse. But I was like, ma'am, that is not your food. Right? You a stinker, Pippin? Hi, Artie. Did you hear that sister was eating your food and you've come to eat more of it? Pip. Don't be mean. Let her eat. I really just need to, like, buy one of those feeders that works with the chip so that Pippin stops eating her food. And I don't have to be like, oh no, I forgot. Because honestly, it's a lot to remember. Right? It's a lot to remember to pick up the food. And then I gotta put it down when she wants it. And it's just like a constant, like, dance around this food bowl. Yeah? It's a constant food bowl dance. Yeah. Hi. Pretty girl. I know, they're both here. Artie, you can't see. She's eating. All food is Pippin's food. Maple would say the same. Maple also thinks all food is Maple's food. Right? All the food belongs to you. Patches says the same. Now it's litter box time. I love that they choose to use the litter box, like, in the room that I'm in. Like, girls, you got other ones in the house. But no. No, you gotta be...
Whoop, 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 whoop.
That! Oh, goodness. I wonder if you guys came in before or after the litter box comment. Hi, Tessa! How are you? How is stream? I saw you were playing Pokopia. I'm a little envious. Plushy Queen, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. My going live announcement was I don't have Pokopia, but I do have a sparkly Pikachu. So we're diamond dotting Pikachu. I know, isn't it cute? I'm literally saving Pikachu to do at the end. Like, I'm finishing the sky, and then we're gonna do Pikachu. Because, yeah, we got to. Don't eat her food. No, you're gonna go look at the litter box. I need to drop the underscore. Does someone have that name? Yes? Ugh. That person is an imposter. That's always frustrating. Well, thank you so much for the raid. How was Pokopia today? I didn't really get to, like, watch a lot. I just kind of popped in, and I was like, oh yes, Pokopia, very good. It was fun. You worked on more story stuff. I can't wait until I can get a Switch 2 and I can play. One day. Well, welcome in, everyone. For new friends, hi, my name is Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety streamer. I am usually crafting, usually doing cross-stitch crocheting or knitting, but we also do diamond dots, we do miniatures. There's a lot of cats in this house, so if you like cats, you're in the right place. Because, like, here's Artemis right now. Pippin was just in here. We also have a boy named Maple. And I am also... Hi, this is Sticky. This is Artemis. I also have become a bit of the feral cat person. So far, we have trapped and neutered 3 cats. And gotten them all new homes. Because turns out they don't really want to be out on the street. Shocker, I know. People always swear, no, cats like being outside. And yet 6 out of 6 cats that I have come into my life have all adjusted, settled, and been quite happy inside. Shocker. My latest TNR... Stop. Let me add you. Oh, here's your raid star. Thank you again for bringing your community over. Artie is just determined to stick herself to my diamond dot. You want to go to the window? My latest TNR was a beautiful boy named Soot Sprite. And Soot Sprite was sponsored by chat because Soot Sprite needed to go to the vet. He was not a typical TNR, he was a Siamese. And I was, like, positive he was blind or vision impaired. And obviously you don't want a blind cat or a cat who cannot see properly roaming the streets. Just a real bad idea. So we took him to a shelter where a vet was willing to assess him and not just do the neuter, like do everything. And guess what, chat? Turns out I was spot on, and he was vision impaired. And he is now at the shelter. He is recovering from his neuter, and then he's going to get adopted whenever he is able. So, anyway, here he is. He's beautiful. And he was a chatterbox. Wait, hang on. Which is the... Is this it? No. Here it is.
What's up, bud? so brave. You are. And I'm proud. I am. You're so good. You are so good.
He's such a baby. And even though he was scared and he couldn't see right, he never once
Okay. Okay.
he never once lashed out at me. He never once tried to bite me, scratch me, hiss at me, nothing. He was an angel boy. He was very scared. He did use the litter box. Like this was his setup for a few days until we got to the shelter. And he's literally hiding. And he would just like meow.
You had a rough night. Oh,
He would do these
goodness,
little
I'm sorry.
squeaky like
Oh.
and I loved him so much. But yes, he was vision impaired. They don't necessarily know what he can see. They just know that he can see kind of, but I noticed, for instance, like if you shined a flashlight on his eye, like his pupils didn't change shape at all. He didn't squint, he didn't look away, he would just like stare right into the light. He never really noticed when I was walking by when he was outside unless I made sound inside. And that's kind of when I realized that like stop. That's when I realized something was going on, was when he wasn't afraid of me. So like this was when he first came in. And I'm like, here, do you want squeeze treat? He's so sweet. He's gonna find a home.
Oh, Baba. I'm sorry. It's so stressful. I know. Oh my goodness, you've been so brave. You have. Oh, would you like some more of this? Oops, I dropped it.
But see, like, he doesn't really notice. Like, he notices the smell.
Like that, huh?
And then he's like, I don't really want to eat it from you, though, lady. And I put some on his nose, and then he licked it off. And look at him. He's just a baby.
Okay. I'll put some more in your bowl. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's tasty.
But he kind of broke my heart because, like, he's my third cat now that we've trapped and neutered. And he's the first one that truly panicked when the trap closed. And knowing what I know now, that he can't see properly, that's not surprising at all. That he would be like, oh my god, what was that sound? Because it's loud when the trap closes. And like, why can't I get out? Like, that was the exit before. Like, he kept turning around and like would like hit his head into like trying to get out. And I just spilled dots everywhere. Fabulous. This kind of like broke my heart. He tried so hard to get out that he knocked the trap down like by back stair. Like it's only 2 little steps. But I came up from grabbing I don't even remember. Grabbing the little like carrier that was in the crate with him. Oh no, the litter box. That's what I went. I ran downstairs to grab a litter box to put in the thing, and I'm like, where's the trap? Because, like, the trap was on my back step, and I'm like, hello? Where did it go? And I look outside, and he had fallen off, and I was like, oh. But the trap held up, so kudos to them. And he was just, like, sitting there at that point. He's like, nah, I guess I'm really stuck. But it was one of those, sad and stressful for a lifetime of good. So we can have a moment of sad stress if it means no longer living on the street. And like, imagine being vision impaired and then being a cat that lives on the street. That sounds terrible. Like, that sounds like an absolutely terrible... Like, how scary must that be? You know? Poor guy. Poor guy. I mean, it could be that. It could also be that... I don't know. I instantly go into that maple feral cat whisper, or like high-pitched thing. And it could even just be that, like, when he did that, it elicited a response. Or like when I did that and he responded. Part of me thinks that he was like, oh, there's someone there. Because he probably couldn't tell really, like, what was going on. Yeah. Both of those sound like a nightmare. I can't imagine them combined. I know. And, you know, I mean, I know that the shelter will post about him as well. And he had no microchip. And I've been keeping an eye out, seeing if anyone is looking for him. But so far, nope. And again, if they're not microchipped, then there's really... I'm at a loss as to how to try and do anything other than what I'm doing. Which is just making sure that we're not getting more babies outside. Because goodness gracious, I've got 4 more cats that I'm going to be trying to trap in the next couple of days, weeks, whatever. That's a lot. Especially if all of those cats reproduce. That's so many more. So yeah, I'm the cat person. Without even meaning to be, I am the crafty cat person. Tessa, my dear, I hope that if you needed to raid and run, you've already run. If you need to, though, and you're still here, please make sure that you take care of yourself. You're, of course, welcome to hang out. You're welcome to lurk. You're welcome to chat. But definitely make sure that you're also doing all the post-stream self-care. For anyone new here, I stream Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern. It is currently 5:26. So just to give you an idea of when you can find me. But yeah, I did not get to snuggle Soot Sprite because obviously I didn't want to handle a cat that I didn't know in that way, especially before they got any kind of like vaccinations. Because that's the last thing I need, is to be snuggling a cat who bites me and now I have to go and get, like, you know, rabies vaccines and all of that. But now that I know that he's good and that he's been, like, assessed and he's friendly, the shelter's not that far away. I might stop by just so I can give him, like, a cuddle and a kiss and tell him how proud I am of him for being so brave. You know? Ooh, nice, chat. You finished that quick. Nah, no such thing. Puzzles are for everyone. Was it? We haven't repeated any so far. Oh yeah, that one was a repeat. That was the first repeat that we've done. My bad, chat. My bad. Clearly I thought it was pretty. You've been doing one a day, so you've been running out. That's fair. I can always, like, try the whole upload a picture thing again. Do some unique puzzles. It'd be a challenge to do a patch one with all his spots. Also, Elf, I saw your thing about what you were working on in Pokopia, and yeah, the end game building, like, having watched the gameplay through, I still want to buy the game and play it myself, even though, like, I know some stuff about it. But there's also some things that I am like, I know to skip this thing until the end. Like certain building aspects or watering certain things, you know, like there's some stuff that I'm like, okay, I know how I would play this since I've seen other people do it. I swear, this has been not the greatest, like, wax. And it could be that, like, it's dusty, it fell on my floor at one point, so it just might not be, I don't know, whatever. It could also be that I'm dotting a lot. Doesn't matter. I'm just like a very waste not, want not kind of person, so. I'm like, this should still be good. I don't want to throw it away. The credits made you cry? Yeah. If I knew that I was going to be getting a Switch too soon, I might not have watched the gameplay. But since I know I'm not going to be able to afford to get one for a while, I didn't mind watching. So much better. Yes. Yeah. I would agree with that from what I've seen. Do you guys think I could sell my cat's feet pics on the internet to get a Switch too? Probably, right? With their consent, of course. They would earn treats. Yeah, I mean, yes, that is true. I have so many of these little wax like the little wax squares or shapes that come with the diamond art stuff. And yeah, I'm like, no, it's wasteful. And meanwhile, I've got like 30 of them because they all come with a thing and you don't need that much. So treats on the dollar, yeah. I mean, pet feet pics. Okay? Pet pictures, not people ones, were once a charity incentive because y'all were funny and thought it was great. And so I would run around the house and have to take pictures of whatever pet you wanted, their foot. If you donated to like St. Jude or whatever we were doing at that point. Good times. Right? I remember that. It was so fun. It was a lot of fun. It was very silly. Oops. Dun da da da. Ooh. Have a safe drive home. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, and Silly, thanks for coming by the other night when I was Animal Crossing. That was fun. I forgot to say that. Making a skyscraper apartment in Pokemon. It's going to loft them. Oh, and a garden. Oh, that's fun. I really love seeing all the different things that people are doing. Like, there are some people who, and I feel like this would be me, where I would want to make it look very similar to that original region. Like, make it look like Kanto. I saw someone who like rebuilt Pallet Town obviously on a different scale because this is not like a 1-to-1 kind of game. Like, it's not 1 block equals 1 block, so you have to kind of get creative. But someone like remade Pallet Town and like, you know, walking out into like the tall grass and everything, and I'm like, that's so cool. I don't think that I would have the patience or the I don't know. I don't think I would be able to do that. But I would love to make it feel like original game stuff. Alright. All we have left is this part of the sky up here. And then Pikachu. But here's where we are. Hooray! Ugh, I need to go to the store And of course, Ursula. Wait. I don't have anything. I mean, I have like soup I could always have for dinner. But, like, I need to get more bread. There's just stuff I need to get. And at the same time, my cramps are just like cramping. And I'm like, maybe I just do that tomorrow when I get up. Maybe I just make a can of soup for dinner tonight. And I go and get like bread for my sandwiches and like dinner stuff tomorrow. Because I just... Like, I need to go to the store, but I'm also like, I thought that the Tylenol was, like, working, and it's probably making things better, but, like, I'm grateful that it came, like, full force today and not yesterday, because that would have been extra difficult to deal with. I caught it! Heck yes. To make balconies without having massive... Oh, nice! To make sky bridges. Yeah, that's also been, like, really fun, is seeing all the different things that, like, how people are building. I think that that's really interesting, too. Alright, normally I would say let's do a little crochet, to wrap up stream for the last 20 minutes. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go curl up, though, with the heating pad. Because I just feel bleh. And that sounds really good. It sounds good to not be sitting right now. So I'm gonna go do that. I'll be back tomorrow. We are going to play the Collector's Cove, which we started last Thursday, but the game ended up being stupid on the PC. So you know what, that's what I'll do. I'll take my Switch, I'll go lie down, I'll buy the game and download it, and then we're gonna play that tomorrow. I hope so too. It will. First day is always a nightmare for me, and like I said, it kind of started yesterday, like midday. But this is like the first full day, and that's where it's just like kicking my ass. So, yeah. I will go snuggle some cats, have a heating pad, and download this game for tomorrow. And I'll see you guys then. Thank you all for hanging out and keeping me company today. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Remember to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take, to be kind to yourself and other people. Remember, you are loved. I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.